Hello and welcome on back to Baseless Claims, our casual conversational comedy podcast. My name is Tay, just kind of vibin'.
My name is Tori Madman Thompson.
My name is Tyler Summerbod Matheson. Madman, Tori, what is Madman about? What's got you so darn upset?
Not Madman like that. Madman like the television program Mad Men.
Oh, so you work at an ad agency now.
You're an alcoholic.
Well,
You smoke a shit ton of cigarettes now.
all three of those things combined make up a Tory. It's like sugar, spice, and everything nice, except for it's corporate America, cigarettes, and alcoholism. And that's how you make a little bowl of Tory soup. But I feel like this is something that is a long time coming, and I'm ready to just create a new segment for this show because there's something that we've had kind of recurring, and it's just time we do it. So the working title is Ad Nauseam, sifting through the constant barrage of marketing materials to find the best out there. Now, we've done it before on other things in the past, such as gamer dating. Thank you.
The name is so good. Oh, God.
He's done
Wow.
Thank you.
it.
Absolutely
He's unlocked the
incredible.
formula.
Incredible.
Thank you.
This
so
is
much.
Hold on. That title is literally like, if we just took that as a scene, we would just have to put it after that scene in Limitless where it's like, what happens if you can use 100% of your brain? And then that, Ad Nauseam.
The best part about the title is that we've taken that from someone else to use as an entire podcast where it's just a shitty little segment in our show.
It's ours
we
now.
should- I want to believe it's mine. I want to believe that I came up with it and that I was clever big brain boy.
Yeah, you
No, that's
took
what I'm
the
saying.
Limitless
you
pill.
You took the potential for
I
anyone
did
to
take-
make the podcast called Ad Nauseam away from them.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Mine.
And you took the Limitless pill, and now you have big brain.
That's exactly
Suddenly
right.
you're remembering everything you watched on History Channel, and you genuinely start believing conspiracy theories, and it's concerning, and I wish you would stop. You are my friend. I feel like I need to pull you out of this.
Well, Tyler, if you just believe whatever the media tells you.
Conversely to your statement just there, Tyler, it's actually a common misconception that the limitless pill increases the size of your brain. It actually contracts it so that the wrinkles are closer together.
Oh, so Tori's got smooth brain now.
No. He's got very
No,
wrinkly
I've got the wrinkliest brain out there, dude. Don't even.
Yeah, no. Since Tori's
You
brain
can count them. I bet it's double, triple what you got.
Since Tori's brain is already naturally super wrinkly, when he takes the limitless pill, it decreases the surface area of the brain so that the wrinkles get even more compressed and wrinkle upon themselves so that the wrinkles like overlap with each other and therefore communication is transmitted faster between them.
Okay. Why didn't
My
you just
brain
say...
is a tesseract.
It is a 4D cube!
Tori's brain is like a scrotum. It's super wrinkly. Like it folds in on itself.
And vulnerable to
Yeah,
temperature
and it's got a little.
change?
It's got a hood on it too.
Yeah, it shrinks when it gets cold out. But I promise it's way bigger than that.
My brain is uncut, if you were wondering. It's not.
All right, Tori, what you got for ads?
So for ads, we get so many ads all the time, right? And sometimes they're great, like gamerdating.com, and but with the rise of internet marketing and how easy it is to do, I'm just astonished at the kinds of niche products that can get pushed to me and the sort of way in which they get there. And every once in a while, you see a lot of like Tide or Pepsi or things like that. But every now and again, you really get thrown to left field with one of them. So for the one I want to talk about today, it's going to have to do with what's the one very fast-spreading thing that we are trying to stop right now in America. Let's all say it together.
Sonic.
Cancer.
Liberalism. You're correct. Liberalism. You were right.
I didn't say that. I said Sonic.
I said cancer, so it's pretty much the same thing.
Well, you can clean that up in editing so you guys seem smart. But of course, this is going to help cure liberalism. And how do we do that? Well,
The
you gotta
limitless
start
pill.
at the seed, don't we? With the limitless pill. That's
Now in red flavor.
Yeah, it's literally what happens if you use 100% of your brain. Smash cut January 6th, like breaking into the Capitol.
Cut to that scene where the guy's like, "We got in. Now what?" So what I found today was an ad I received. I believe I received it on Facebook, which just very much makes sense. It's for a series of children's books that is called The Tuttle Twins. Have either of you heard about this?
No, but I know why you're getting these ads.
Oh, it's probably because I really seek out people I hate, don't I?
Yeah, you seek out those posts that we like to make fun of because of how
Yeah,
awful
I
they
send you
are.
guys like 6 a day.
And because you screenshot them to send to us, that gives Facebook a little nugget of data that, oh, you're sharing this around, so let's show you more.
Oh, fuck. Does Facebook know when you screenshot a post?
Facebook knows
Probably.
everything. Facebook knows you have to shit right now.
That's true. That's true.
They absolutely do. Like this,
I did just get a Tushy ad, so they're trying to get me that sweet bidet, clean my bottom.
I feel like this is too uncanny similar to the parody thing in like BioShock Infinite, which was like Deacon and Dimwit, where it's like, don't be a dimwit, be patriotic instead. Like
Tyler, that is the most accurate thing I have ever heard for this. So I am going to walk you guys through the sort of mission statement here of the Tuttle Twins. TuttleTwins.com if you guys are interested in their great products.
you shouldn't be.
Very top of the website. Starts off big letters. Are your kids being taught to support socialism? Our children's books would help you teach your kids how the world really works. Underlined, really works.
Yeah. I'm curious. How does it work?
Please enlighten us.
Yeah. Dear parent, if you're like me, you're worried about the new normal society is trying to cram down our throats. In the wake of COVID-19, the government has asserted its power, printed a ton of new money, and restricted our rights. No, they haven't. Our kids have had to adjust too, and many of us struggle to know how to help them understand what's happening in the world. And to make matters worse, the public school system, the mainstream media, the entertainment industry aren't helping. They are openly pushing socialism into the minds of our kids every day. No, they're not.
I loved that scene in Spider-Man where he kind of like swung into the bank when people were trying to rob it. And then he didn't help. And he said, go kill your landlord. And then he swung out.
That was, yeah.
Fun fact, The Backyardigans was actually a show all about how we should have open borders.
Yeah, the world is your backyard again. I'm pretty sure, yeah. I mean, everything. Chuck E. Cheese is trans. Can't even go to Chuck E. Cheese anymore. How am I supposed to tell my kid that?
Defund Paw Patrol.
How am I supposed to? Yes, actually defund Paw Patrol. Bastards. I don't care if he's a puppy. He's a fucking bastard.
Did you guys ever see?
When I say all cops, I mean all cops.
Did you guys ever see the Onion article that was like, police Paw Patrol accidentally, in quotes, accidentally kills Black Lab?
They never miss. The Onion never misses.
So good.
I'm trying to maintain, like, this isn't good fun right now, but I'm
You should hold
filled
back
with
because it's
rage.
going to get worse.
Yeah, I'm filled with rage because all
Yeah.
you're doing is just like lying to your children. Like, oh, I'm going to teach you the way the world really works. That'd be like saying the tooth fairy is absolutely real and the tooth fairy is, I don't know, Donald Trump. Probably. That's probably what
The
they'd say.
ridiculous, talking about like how the public school system and the mainstream media are pushing socialism onto our kids. What are they talking about? Like, that is, the school system absolutely does not do that. They barely even teach you real history. In fact, like history is 10% accurate, and the rest of it is like, well, we weren't that bad to them.
I'm trying to think of a word that puts tot, like when it says like toys for tots or whatever, but using the word propaganda.
Propaganda for your pipsqueaks.
We'll
No, let's
workshop
really
that.
work on this. Let's really take some time and figure out how we can fit this in there.
Pipsqueak propaganda.
I feel like these people should just sit in school for a day and just kind of like listen to what they have to say, because what are they thinking is socialism. Like saying, oh yeah, like we found the Native Americans were already here. Nope, that's socialism. What?
Tyler, please let me read this next paragraph because they explain what they think socialism is.
Oh, beautiful.
Just recently, an elementary school in my community plastered the walls with the ABCs of socialist activism, teaching kids terms such as W is for woke, and S is for social justice, and A is for activist. None of those are socialism.
Not even close.
I don't like when people want things to be better. That's socialism.
I don't like when people say that I have to not be racist.
If people are saying they want things better for other people that aren't white, that's bad and socialist.
That's socialism.
They're being anti-white, Tyler.
Yep. Yeah.
That
no,
is-
no, no. Because, you know, justice as a concept is very socialist.
I mean, I feel like you could even say that, like, the revolutionaries were in some way activists. Like, if you want to go back that far and be like, yeah, America, freedom, they were activists at the heart of it, right? Mm-hmm. To make things better and get more social justice.
What a way to absolutely dismantle any argument they have, right? So, like, some chud comes up to you and is like, BLM is a terrorist organization. And you counteract with, okay, but they're just fighting for more equal rights, right? And they go, well, yeah, but they're being all militant and stuff. And then you just respond, oh, so you mean like the
colonial
Revolutionary
army.
War? Yeah.
The colonial army.
Yeah,
what about
but
that
the
George
colonials
Washington
didn't break
boy?
the window of my local Dunkin'.
Yeah, but that was fucking patriotic and shit. This is just tyranny.
I just wish they wouldn't destroy property. Just smash over to, like, they're literally throwing tea overboard a ship.
The Boston
Yeah, I was
Tea.
gonna
It's
say,
just
hey,
like, oh my
dipshit, ever heard
fucking
of
god.
the Boston Tea Party?
All right, back to Tuttle Twins. These radical messages work their way into the school curriculum, movies, advertising, and social media platforms to, in all bold letters, persuade our impressionable children.
You know, because our message isn't radical, theirs is.
That's exactly right, Tay. Finally, you're starting to understand a little bit. Parents like you struggle to find educational material that doesn't lie about our nation's history or teach that the government is the solution to the problems.
Oh, that's fucking rich.
that's
That's
good.
fucking rich.
I can't find any gosh darn history classes that aren't lying to our children, except for all of them.
Hey, I learned that, like, we just kind of told the Native Americans, like, this is ours now. And then it was over. They agreed, and nothing bad happened. That's
we
what I
shared
learned.
corn and pumpkins.
The Trail of Tears was a psyop.
The Trail of Tears was just a board
False
game.
flag. It's a false flag operation. It was Antifa.
You want to help your children learn about the true history, sound money, personal freedom and responsibility, entrepreneurship, individual rights, and more. Because socialism, they hate entrepreneurs. That's the...
I like just random. Honestly, you can just random text generate something. Like, socialism is when no businesses exist. And that's just kind of what it feels like all the time, is a random text generator of, like, socialism is when private Minecraft server.
So there's a lot more of that stuff. It's just saying, like, what are your kids learning at school? And even if you, like, basically, like, even if you're smart and you homeschooled it, you got to find new stuff to keep the curriculum fun and entertaining. And this can teach you, like, ideas that support your family's values and reject socialist messaging that they're going to be bombarded with when they get out in the world. It's basically saying, like, this whole thing is basically trying to convince you to make sure your kids are fully brainwashed before they go into the world, because if they start seeing other things that are different from what you think, they might, make their own decisions.
Oh, heaven forbid.
And heavens no, can't have that.
The problem is I genuinely think this person really believes their own messaging. Like,
Oh,
they
yeah.
are 100% in, like, in order to make a children's book to indoctrinate your children, I'm going to guess their alphabet. We already know what Q is, okay? We know
Also-
what that damn letter is.
The really subtle thing at the very beginning of this little post, Tori, didn't it say parent, like singular, at the beginning.
It was like a letter to parents. Like, why should you buy these books for your kids?
Right, but why didn't they say parents? Are they already like preemptively acknowledging that the people they're selling this book to are single parents?
No, they're acknowledging that marriage is one man, one woman, and that's what they're saying. They're trying to like sneak it in with language. Look, we all know they're bad game they're playing. They're not fooling anyone except 30% of the population.
Oh my fucking god.
It's a terrible, terrible thing. And the messaging, like, I didn't read all of it because it goes on for a very, very long time and has some pretty stupid illustrations to go along with it. It's just a ridiculous thing. And they said that they have over like 2 million copies sold, and they're fucking like they say that, oh, we don't want to push any, like, stop pushing an agenda on our kids. And then the illustrator of it is a longtime student of Austrian economics and worked on the Ron Paul 2012 presidential candidacy.
Ooh.
No, it's not an agenda if it's a thing we like. If it's a
Yeah.
thing we don't like, that's an agenda.
Yeah.
I wouldn't want my kid thinking there's universal health care.
Tori, you brought a real bummer.
Yeah, I'll try to find some better ones for Ad Nauseams in the future. But,
You know what? You know what this reminds me of? This reminds me of a conservative attempt to make one of the books that like John Oliver made. You know what I mean? When John Oliver made that like gay bunny book, Marlon Bundo or whatever. This feels like a conservative version of that, in which I mean that it's horrible and bad.
Doesn't it make you wonder what these books, like, what such great titles like The Tuttle Twins and the Miraculous Pencil are about, or The Tuttle
The
Twins
what?
and the Creature from Jekyll Island? The Miraculous Pencil?
What is that?
We don't know.
I don't know.
That's what we're wondering.
I could find out, though, because you remember how I had that Visa gift card, right?
God damn it.
No, I'm kidding. I wouldn't give these
God.
people money.
No.
I completely
I wouldn't
believe
give
you.
these people money.
Give me the title.
Okay, there's a lot of books, so let's
Okay.
just go with
Read a random one.
The Tuttle Twins and the Golden Rule.
That's don't piss on your neighbor. That's specifically, it's a recent development with all the teens getting piss kinks now. They're telling children, don't develop piss kinks. You'll become gay.
What do you think the Tuttle Twins and the Fate of the Future is about?
Oh, that's the ghost of Karl Marx is trying to be revived by Antifa, and
They're going to inseminate Joe Biden with it.
they're going to inseminate Joe Biden, and it's the fate of the future. It also ties in with the Fast and Furious franchise. They kind of like link
That's a
up at
given.
the end, and then Vin Diesel does kill Karl Marx with a very big, powerful car.
I have two storylines that what this could be. Storyline A, we'll say, is the Tuttle Twins jump forward in time to see what a socialist takeover of America would look like, and they have to help bring it down and restore it back to the capitalist utopia that we have. Storyline B is that they get transported to the past and help the slaves get free.
No, they wouldn't. They'd be like, it's just economics.
It's just
Because they're horrible people.
Last thing I want to touch on with the Tuttle Twins before we leave is this small section at the bottom that says, with our books, your children will learn things like, and then it gives a list here.
Ooh, here we go.
Why a free market economy is the greatest way to lift people out of poverty and allow people to trade with one another.
False.
False.
Some of these things are demonstrably false, by the way.
I
A lot of
love
them.
that. This is an objective fact, okay?
The freer the market, the freer the people.
Stop asking for things to be better. This is the best they'll ever get. Progress is a lie.
They know exactly who they're fucking talking to, because like the overarching title for this section is "Shield Your Kids from Socialism by Getting These Books." Okay, next one. How property rights allow us to decide what's best for us and make decisions for our family.
Oh, cool.
Why the world is a better place because of entrepreneurs who create businesses to help serve us and improve our lives. Again, I don't think any of us hate entrepreneurs. I think we hate massive corporations that don't pay tax, but I don't think I'm like I don't go to my brother and be like, you fucking asshole, just get a job at an existing company. Like, how dare you start your own?
You could. That'd be funny.
Yeah, when someone tells me, oh, I started my own business, I assault them in the street. If someone says, I just plain up hit them. And also, that is 25 pages with full illustration of the author inserting Jeff Bezos' veiny dick into their throat and keeping it there.
Yeah, I'll give it to him. Bezos got a hog. Next one. What socialism is and why it is so destructive to our freedoms and well-being.
And the book outlines everything that is not socialism, but
Yeah.
rather capitalism.
Yeah, it'll do like the thing where it shows a picture of Detroit, and it's like, this is the future liberals want. And it's like, that's not another country, right?
Yeah.
How the golden rule is so important to people getting along with one another, no matter where we live, what we look like, or what we believe. I still don't know what their golden rule is, but if it's Tyler's piss theory,
It's just be kind to one another.
Oh,
like,
it's
treat your
liter- oh, it's
neighbor as
literally
you would
that
treat yourself,
golden rule.
which is objectively not what they're doing.
Yeah,
but okay.
not even close.
Yeah.
Yeah, treat your neighbor as you would
Yeah.
treat yourself. Okay, so like
Your neighbor has to be exactly you.
yeah, which is fucking socialism.
why education is so important and why children should be allowed to learn the things they are interested in. Meaning the things you're interested in, because these are books for 5-year-olds.
That's literally against the whole idea of the book. Is like, no, teach your kids this, but like encourage them to learn their own things, but not that thing.
Hey Timmy, what are you learning in college today? Since you can learn what you want to learn now. Oh, Dad, I went to Adrenochrome 101 today.
And the final one, what true laws are and why the government should protect our rights.
So
Which I don't know.
again,
what that,
just the laws they like, not the
Yeah.
laws that's like you can't discriminate against someone because
No, the
That's
laws like,
socialism.
well, I should be able to have an AR-15 if I want one.
yeah, that's the specific law they're looking at.
If you're scared to get shot at the mall, that's your fault.
Jesus.
Honestly, like it's not even dangerous. Like I have this gun to protect me from coronavirus. You just have a piece of cloth. Like
I'm going to shoot every particle
I'm
out
gonna
of the
shoot
sky.
it out of the sky. I'm gonna fucking kill it. Your fear, your choice.
I'm sorry I took up so much time with that one, but I was pretty astonished at this product, and I just thought the world should know. And gosh, do I hope their sales really go bananas after this hot new segment of Ad Nauseam. So thank you guys for giving me the floor.
I sure hope a brick doesn't fly through their house. That would suck.
That would be pretty.
It'd be a bummer.
I sure hope no one decides to put a Molotov cocktail through that printing press. That would suck.
Yeah, it wouldn't be super great.
No, it wouldn't. That's why
I
I'm
don't.
saying
I don't like
it's
the
bad.
energy Tyler. I hate this, but I also don't like what Tyler's doing right now.
No, I'm saying it'd be a bad thing if someone did that.
Yeah. And
No, double down on it, pal.
Oh, double down on it, you say.
Yeah, I'm saying it would be a horrible thing for. You guys want to learn how to get buff?
Fuck yeah.
Fuck yeah, I do.
Look, it's summertime, folks. You know what that means.
The living-
You're hitting the beach.
Yeah, I
The
do.
living is easy.
You want to be in shape. You want to get, buff so you can attract everyone. You want to be the most fuckable person out there this summer. You want to be able to unbutton your shirt. So many buttons.
God, I get extra buttons sewn onto all my shirts, so I'm doing it for like an hour, just messing around with those little guys trying to get them off.
Yeah, you have like 40,000 buttons all along the front of your shirt.
If you're buff, you don't even need the damn shirt. And that's what we all want. We want to get fit. We want to get trim. We want to get lean. I found some exciting new ways because you think
Gay.
workout king. All right.
Adonis, yeah.
Yeah. So I'm gonna share some tips, some hot new exercise classes that you can really get in on to get the beach body that you want.
Oh yeah, some workouts I can sink my fucking teeth into.
Oh, these are gonna be hot new trend workouts that everyone and their mothers are gonna love, like ganja yoga.
I'm sorry?
Ganja yoga.
Like marijuana.
It's exactly what it sounds like. Yes.
You get high and do yoga.
Yeah, which I feel like is counterintuitive.
It's extremely
to working out.
counterintuitive because you're going to do the downward dog position, fall over because you lose your balance, and then just pass out.
Or you're going to wait, maybe you actually burn a lot of calories having an anxiety attack.
That's fair.
That's true. That could
So
be
like
happening.
they're like bending over in front of you, and then you get like completely self-aware, and then time suddenly freezes, and you're like, how long have I been doing this? And then you start sweating more.
And then someone
that's-
goes,
And you're like, why is my heart beating so fast right now?
and then your instructor goes like, it's only been like 5 minutes at maximum, and you just go, oh god, oh fuck, it's been a year.
So Ganja yoga, that's a workout class you get. It's not for everyone. Like if you're
A narc.
if you're a narc, yeah. If you're a narc, not for you. But I have something for everyone. Like shack track and field, perhaps.
Ooh.
Oh, yeah. Does it have anything to do with the Shaq-a-Roni pizza from Papa John's?
Close.
Does it have anything to do with Shaq Fu, the really good video game from back in the day?
We're getting further away. It's
Does this have
food
anything
adjacent,
to
but not
do...
Shaquille O'Neal
God.
adjacent.
Does this have anything to do with the general car insurance?
No.
Does this have anything to do with Gold Bond?
What about
Like
Icy
I
Hot?
said, it's food based,
Is Icy Hot in the mix?
not Shaquille O'Neal based. Shack track and field is an endurance.
Our boy Shaquille has gotten around quite a bit in the ad space, hasn't he?
Tyler just killed himself, Tay.
Yeah, I know.
Are you happy now?
Kinda.
Why do you always cut people off, Tay?
Yeah.
You realize that that's extremely rude during a podcast, right?
I know, and I do need to be better at it, but also Tyler is dead now, and that was my ultimate goal when starting this podcast. So I would say, circa George Bush 2000 and whatever, ladies and gentlemen, we got him.
It was mission accomplished.
That
was George Bush.
Well, then who said... who said the other thing?
You weren't even right.
You fucking dimwit. Now, Shack Track and Field is an endurance run sponsored by Shake Shack, where you eat burgers and shakes with free beer at the end of a 3-mile run.
That sounds like a quick way to be hospitalized.
It also sounds like a calorie-neutral event.
I think at the end, you gained calories.
You're not going to be, there's not going to be a caloric deficit at the end of that. And also, all of the blood is going to be pumping through your veins to like keep your muscles going and stuff like that. The minute you eat that, it is going to be liquefied into diarrhea in your stomach.
And the oil from like the fries are just gonna like instantly clog all of your veins all over your body simultaneously.
They're testing how much I want free Shake Shack, though. Because hey, that's why it's a hot new workout trip. Like, we'll go any distance for Shake Shack. They just dangle it in front of you. They're like, come on, do it. And sometimes they extend it to 5 miles. So they really
do got some
it.
good
do
food.
they expressly say that it's a run?
It is a run.
Ah, damn. Because I was gonna say
it's not a friendly jaunt.
I was gonna say if it was just a walk, hell, I would do that. That sounds great. Just a nice casual stroll through the middle of the day with free Shake Shack at the end. Fucking sign me up.
No, it's like the first episode of Biggest Loser. Like, they just dangle it. It's really demeaning. They just fucking promise you Shake Shack at the end of a very minimal workout. So you just end up gaining more weight.
They're just someone sitting on their back with a fishing pole and a bag of Shake Shack, and they're just like, "You want to eat this greasy food, you fucking hippo? Run!"
Yeah. Now, how about a Minecraft-themed parkour studio?
Actually fucking
Oh,
rad.
been there, done that.
Yeah, that's in California.
That sounds fucking cool.
It's a real place. It is a Minecraft-themed parkour studio where you can go and do parkour. Although it can't be too friendly for beginners because, like, what do you do when you show up? You bring your gym bag and like, okay, just go parkour. How?
You just run over shit. It's easy.
Well, Markiplier's there to give you the rundown on everything.
And if that one's too hard for you, Taiwa, there's the Super Mario one down the street.
Yeah, there's also create mode where you just go in a different room and play Lego.
It's such a specific niche to combine parkour with Minecraft.
Is it though?
Like,
Maybe
It's
the
not.
crossover's there, T.
Well, also there are Minecraft parkour maps within the game.
oh shit, that would probably explain
Yeah.
it. But still, like, I feel like you would get the same audience if it was just parkour because, like, people who only play Minecraft aren't going to be like, yeah, I'd like to do that IRL. I'm gonna go do parkour just on a whim, you know.
Oh man, they did Minecraft parkour in real life. When are they going to do the Hunger Games?
Do they have people dressed as creepers like walk around underneath like the jungle gym and like
That's interesting.
blow themselves up
With
with
grenades.
I like
C4?
that. You're being chased the whole time by creepers. So it encourages you.
They're so scary.
You run up a wall and you think you're safe on the second level and you taunt the creeper like, haha, bitch, you can't get me. Just when you hear another one drop from behind you from even higher up.
And the whole time you're running, you'd expect some like big pump up music to really get you excited to jump across these blocks, but it's just the chill Minecraft soundtrack.
Yeah, C418.
It's literally just a 50-hour loop of it. You're not getting away from it. And honestly, that would probably be a workout. That would actually probably work to get you that summer bod. Now, this one would also work. It's called Animal Flow.
Gross.
Yeah, there's no jokes to be made there. That's just gross.
Oh, so you're saying furries are gross, Tay. I agree.
I have never said they aren't.
I agree.
Well, that's what Animal Flow is you
That's
pretend to
true.
be an animal.
Thanks for being honest, Tay.
You pretend to be an animal. An instructor tells you which animal to reenact, and then you pretend to be that animal.
That's
And the whole time that song that's like, we're the fucking animals, that's just play. But it's just that part, and that just part just loops the entire time.
yeah, no, that's just furry. That's just being a furry. Or,
Yeah.
or just kink shit, one of the two. Sometimes
Or it's an art piece.
sometimes and most times both.
Yeah, like, is the instructor also like? It would be super shitty if the instructor was doing it as a kink, because then they're like, all right, you're a lion. You're a ferocious lion. Oh, what's that? What's that? You're a little lioness over there. Go take them. Go take what's yours, king. You're the king of the jungle.
See,
yeah.
we could have just left it at,
Roar.
it could also be a kink thing, period. And then you were just like, nah, I'm elaborate on that.
Well, it depends on who the instructor is, because they could be real nasty, because it is just someone saying, you're a hippo now. Roll around. Roll around, you big hippo.
Right, but like if we would have just put a nice little Oxford period there at the end of that sentence, we wouldn't be in this conversation at this point.
Tori, what do you think about an instructor telling you to reenact animal sexual encounters?
I think it's borderline illegal.
Yeah.
It's not.
Well, full stop. I think it's borderline illegal. No more.
Well, nothing is illegal when it's a workout class, because you're getting
That's
fit.
true.
Yeah, also the government telling you that you can't act like an animal, that's socialism.
That's literally 1984.
Forza. Now, that's already a thing, but I guess they just kind of took it. It's you go into a big gym and you swing a katana, and that is absolutely going to be the inspiration for a future Sword Watch article.
That's-
Because
It's going to be the training grounds of a future Sword Watch.
Did you say Forza?
yeah,
How do you spell that?
Forza.
That's
Yeah, that's definitely copywritten.
yeah, that's
but
the race car
I guess
game.
the lawyers were too scared. They were like, there's a bunch of people with swords in there. I don't want because you're right, Tyler. That is basically the audition room for Sword Watch.
with Simon.
Not even the it can be the center stage too, because people who show up, they're like, God, I'm gonna be so freaking good at swinging this sword, and then they fucking cut off their own arm.
They think that because they've watched anime.
I can't believe there's just an exercise class that allows you to swing a sword. That's like for weebs. That wouldn't even feel like exercise. That's just LARPing.
Yeah, no, that is for weebs, because the actual art of sword play as like a martial art is kendo. Just go do kendo and actually learn a good thing.
No, but this one is like freaking like anime themed.
Yeah, but no,
so, like,
but
I can
in Forza, they start you off with real swords, where in Kendo, they start you off with those bullshit wooden swords.
And also, in Forza, they play the Attack on Titan soundtrack the whole time, and you just fucking swinging the sword, and God, it's so cool. Yeah, it is katanas. It's exclusively katanas.
The instructor starts speaking, like doing the training, starts speaking in English, and everyone's just like, "Oh, there's no subtitles. This is fucking bullshit. I'm not even gonna understand."
This is barely authentic. What about? Okay, so you've heard of HIIT, high intensity.
Yeah.
Oh,
HIIT, high intensity interval training. Now, what about HIP?
What about
high intensity
penetration?
What about shit?
high intensity interval painting.
No. I got it. I've been keeping up the facade.
Short bursts of painting. You just very quickly paint as much as possible, and then you get to take your painting home at the end of it.
Yeah, I got swole by painting these paintings. Just a bunch of bullshit on paper.
Isn't that just Bob Ross?
No, but
Kinda?
you're doing it fast, Tori.
It's like-
you're doing it
Yeah.
very fast for a minute, and then you take a minute break, and then you do it for another minute, and then you take a
It's
minute
like-
break. So
It's like Bob Ross and CrossFit.
So you're just painting bad. Oh, and thank God you get to take your shitty speed painting home at the end of the night. Like, no one who it's got to be like one of those painting things where you go there and like it's painting and wine, and you can get a Groupon for it. You know what I mean? But it's fast, so it's going to be even worse because it's a bunch of people who are not artists, and they're just hoping to get out of there in time to make their dinner reservations.
look, Tori, we all know the only thing that could have been better about Bob Ross is if he was fucking ripped.
We could call him.
Now,
we
like-
could call him Bob CrossFit.
That's good.
Hey, is it?
Well, I mean, it's the best she's had all night.
Yeah.
I gotta
I
gotta lower the bar.
You just said hit, and then she stopped, and it made everyone stop so that she could say shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Super
And that
interval
was it.
intensity.
That was the
training.
joke.
Yeah, no, like if Bob Ross was fucking ripped and he was just like, all right, so what we're gonna do now is paint some trees, paint some fucking trees. We're gonna do it right now. Quick. And then he punches through the canvas and he's like, fuck it, there's no more time.
Cadmium white.
Yeah, it's as if Bob Ross just ripped a fat rail and then started his class.
Yeah. It's funny you say that because this is pretty similar.
Oh.
It's called morning raving.
It's just doing cocaine at 8 a.m.
Honestly,
It's
Probably.
probably just fucking Papa Molly, I'm sweating, and it's 8.
it's literally a rave in the morning, which seems like illegal. It should
Yeah.
be. It absolutely should be. But they serve smoothies, healthy breakfast bars, and coffee. It's a rave
That's
in the morning.
That's all the shit that gets me ready to rave.
I feel like that would be a shitty time because, like, the whole thing about raves is, you know, like, oh, I'm free for the night. But then, like,
And you're
you're
inebriated.
dancing
as
around
fuck.
with coffee. What if you spill it? That's hot as shit.
That's true.
Also, like, what are you gonna tell? Like, you're. Hey! Can I get you a drink? No! I gotta pick my kids up from school after this. Like, what? It's not conducive to, like, a standard rave. Like,
Not even
there's
close.
No,
nothing.
it's a bad setup. The whole thing.
Oh my god, listening to that shit in the morning, but in a live environment where it's like the rest of the day. You know how after a show you feel like garbage? Imagine that being the rest of the day. Like you don't get to go to bed soon. You're just like, you're at work and you're like, my heart fucking hurts from how much bass was being pumped into me.
Yeah. And also if I remember correctly, you're pretty dang sensitive to like music. I remember I picked you up one time we were going to like film some short film or something like that. It was really early in the morning. And I had like some lightly intense music, like it was like an upbeat song, and you quietly just hit next song on my radio, and you're like, it's not it right now, man.
Sunglasses on, coffee in hand.
Like you're acting like an old hungover man, but
Yeah, it's not vibe curation. It's purely like, look, you're gonna ruin your fucking day doing this, and you're already ruining my day. Like, be a normal person. Just start off slow and work your way up. You can't start at the top. Then there's nowhere to go.
8 a.m. is John Mayer, please.
I can imagine the situation playing out exactly like this too. Tori comes to pick Tyler up playing some lightly upbeat music. Tyler gets in, sunglasses on, coffee in hand, takes a long sip of coffee, reaches for the radio, and just turns on NPR. No other words.
Yeah, pretty much. How about mermaid classes?
See, I've heard of those.
God damn it.
Why not just swim? You could just swim.
Because in mermaid classes, you wear the mermaid
Is
tail.
it swimming but in like a
Yeah.
But why? It's not better for you to do
But
it.
it's fun.
But
You get to
why not
It's
just
fun
swim
if
at
you
that
get
point?
7 years
you
old.
get to be a beautiful mermaid for a little bit.
No, you don't. You get to be a grown adult wearing a mermaid tail with a bunch of other adults that are basically maritime LARPing. Band name I call it.
I guarantee
found
the com-
title, everybody. Maritime LARPers.
I guarantee the conversation at that workout class, at that mermaid class, is everyone like, I used to work at Disney. Oh, no way. I used to work at Disney too. Oh, I used to work at Disney too.
You got a Disney
Hey,
mom?
I
It's a
worked
bunch
at
of your
Disney.
sisters. It's all your sister.
Yeah, it's all Disney adults.
Oh,
Yeah.
those are the worst kind of
Look.
adults.
You don't need to be happy your entire life, all right? Be miserable like the rest of us and take a normal work. Go cycle and hate every second of it, okay? Go get on a rowing machine and hurt.
Disney World is the most expensive antidepressant. Bro, just go to the doctor. It'll be cheaper. And we live in America, so that's saying fucking something.
Anything else. Literally just go running. You don't need to pretend to be a mermaid to get fit. I don't know why that makes you in your brain be like, because what's your gym bag? That's going to be embarrassing as shit. You drop your gym bag, a fucking mermaid tail comes out. How do you explain
I
it?
just went to the market. This is a fresh catch of the day.
You know it's moldy too because they don't wash
Yeah.
it. It's only in chlorine all the time.
And think about how expensive it must be to get like one of the good mermaid tails.
Yeah, professional made one.
Because you want that good shit. You want that good shit for sure.
I didn't think that was going to be a market that I had to worry about, like furry suits.
Because not only are you buying a very large swimsuit, you're also buying a premium flipper at the end of it too.
Mine has sparkles on the end of it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I buy the Shark Boy goggles that have the little shark fin on top of them because it just helps me go so fast. I cut through the water.
I think that's one of the products from my childhood that became the most uncool shit the fastest from when I grew up. I think exactly when I turned like 7, I saw those as like the lamest shit. But like the day before I turned 7, I would have also thought they were fucking rad as hell. You know what I mean?
The shark fins?
Yeah. The shark fin goggles.
Oh, no, they're rad as hell.
No, they're stupid as fuck.
Oh, they're rad as hell.
No,
What
they
if people
fog
think
up
you're a
so
shark
easily.
in the pool?
They're made
you
so
can pull
poorly.
You can pull so many good pranks. Like maybe I'm a shark, and then people get scared, and you're like, just kidding, it's Tyler.
Yeah, when you're 6, that works. When
thought
you're
I was-
7, you're a grown-ass child.
You thought I was a shark.
And you realize that shit's not going to fly anymore, so you have to pull more elaborate pranks like piss water balloons.
Why can't you just let people live their dream, all right?
That's fair, I guess.
What? Just let people like what they like, Tay.
Yeah,
We're-
Tay, just let people like what they like. Now back to shitting on mermaid classes.
Hey, but also, if you give kids these shark fins, you're just, like, gateway drugging them into being a furry.
No, they'd be a scaly. Or a
fishy.
or a finny.
Fishy.
I bet you can guess what this next one is. It's called 50 Shapes of Grey.
Well, thank you so much for listening to the show.
Hold on. You didn't even learn about a couple of the moves.
I'm pretty sure.
Just tell me what the next one
I'm pretty
is.
sure I know all
Just
of
move
them
on.
from
No,
personal
I
experience.
ended on 50 Shapes of Grey, so you can't get out of it.
Oh God.
What do you think about the harness squat?
So thank you so much for listening to our show.
What's the harness squat, Tyler?
It's where they sit you in a harness and then you keep squatting to like stick your ass out.
What
I
is
would
it?
hate to take this class because what if I get a boner?
You
Is
will.
it acceptable?
I guess.
Like
It's gotta
they
be.
know what
If
they're
you're-
doing.
If it's a kink class, then you kind of got to expect some type of erogenous zones to be stimulated.
but it's meant for fitness.
You burn a shit ton of calories doing kink stuff.
Yeah.
So-
Like, technically, fucking is exercise.
Yeah, exactly. So like, kink stuff is like high intensity fucking all the time.
That doesn't answer the question of is it okay if I get a boner at the gym or not?
I mean, it's
Yes,
probably
it
kind of
is okay.
expected. Also, I'm pretty sure they wouldn't be doing this in a gym.
No, they're going to be in some dark, dirty dungy warehouse that's no one.
okay.
It's an unmarked building
Maybe not that, but it's definitely not at a gym. It's probably at like a fucking rental studio space or some shit.
or a Dunkin'.
Or yep.
Or a Dunkin', yeah.
What about this next move called the sexy scissors?
That's just being gay.
Ladies only.
You know what else should be ladies
Why?
only? This podcast. So thank you.
Tyler, why is it ladies only?
Well, it's scissoring.
Yeah.
It's literally
my
they call
God.
it
Yeah, like
sexy
when you-
scissors. You're
Like
just
when you cut wrapping paper.
No,
like you're scissoring your partner.
You don't know what that means, do you?
I would never. I don't want to cut anyone.
Oh God.
Why would you do that?
Oh Jesus! This is the Midwest sex education showing its ugly head again. Tori, you got a lot to learn, bud.
This is why we have to get the Touchy Brothers or the Touchy Twins books put out.
Call
Okay,
them that.
it's called the Touchy Twins, and it teaches sex ed. Not like
They
the
love
liberal,
sex and hate socialism.
Yeah, it's pro-sex, anti-socialism knowledge for kids, okay? It teaches them about sex education and also the dangers of socialism.
Anyway, if you want to smack this podcast's ass with a cool paddle, go ahead and like, comment, favorite, and subscribe. It really helps the show out, gets us into curated lists, and, you know, leaving a comment really helps us out on a content level as well. It gives us more fuel for the fire, stuff to talk about, and we love just hearing from you guys.
Make sure to find us on whatever podcatcher you listen to it on and give us a follow there. That's extremely helpful. Leave a star rating and also head over to Shapeless Media, the YouTube channel that corresponds with this podcast, and check something out there. You're bound to find something that you like.
Speaking of something that you're really going to like, it ain't pod decks. They're bad cards. You don't want them. I'm sick of shilling for these people. We just got to get something else. I'm done. Okay? The pod deck last laugh is canceled. I canceled it.
Can hey Tori, quick producer meeting. Can you do that?
Canceled.
Can you just stop a sponsor in the middle of our contract?
He can try, but I want the money, frankly. So
I
I
do-
don't
I
give
do
a fuck
too.
what he says.
So if we just
well, you don't get any still. You still
I
aren't
know
gonna
I
be
know
paid.
it's a figure.
You want me to have money?
yeah,
though.
it's a figure of speech at this point. Like when you get paid, I get paid in your happiness, I guess.
Yeah, that's true. I do spread my happiness all over you. Okay, so you guys ready for the pod deck last laugh?
What was
You
that?
ready? Are you ready for the pod deck last? The pod deck last.
Pod deck last
are you ready?
laughs are canceled because they're homophobic.
Do you have a birthmark? If so, where?
No, I wanna tap into what Tyler said real quick. Is that these are homophobic, and I don't think that's incorrect.
They're not homophobic. They're just don't ask, don't tell. Okay.
So wait, you don't want us to answer these anymore, and you don't want to ask them? Is that what you're saying?
It's because Tyler ruined it by trying to be funny, and it wasn't.
Oh, thank God.
Cancel the pod deck.
You canceled it.
Thank God we're saying that Tyler was trying to be funny and ruined it instead of me trying to be funny and ruined it. I guess that I did that when the podcast did start. And I don't mean this episode. I mean when it started.